We were here today delivering a workshop with Year 5 at the school for Interfaith Week.
The theme of Interfaith Week this year is telling my story, building our future.
We use the story of a traveller as a way to get the students to actually reflect on their own experiences of thankfulness, of being appreciative of the world around them. So there were themes like nature that came up. There were themes around how to celebrate and show that thankfulness as well, and getting the students to actually think about their own experiences of that, of showing thanks as well.
Storytelling for us is really important because, first of all, we start with ourselves and then use the exploration and the celebration of ourselves as a lens to understand and emote to other people.
The story, the thankfulness theme actually came up because we wanted to focus on interfaith, of course. We wanted to look at how different faith traditions can have similarities and also differences. So we decided to choose the theme of thankfulness. Today's story was a traveller story that we used to kind of get the children to really think about themes of interfaith and different people's lived experiences of faith. We usually deliver Encountering Faith and Belief workshops, which is where we have our volunteers come and actually tell their stories as a way of, again, encouraging interfaith understanding within the classroom.
Encounter is really important to us because we're trying to move away from an approach towards religious education that says this is what these people believe. We think it's really important never to generalize or stereotype about a particular group. And it's through encounter that children can understand what someone's lived experience is, what their experience is, and it can break down their assumptions and generalizations, maybe about that group, about an ethnicity, about a religion, and to see that person for who they are and their lived experience.
There's also just something about storytelling, something primal about storytelling. There's something that's embedded into the way that we are, that understands stories and uses stories as a way to build empathy and build understanding.
So it brings a different sort of knowledge, it brings a disciplinary knowledge, it brings a learning that's more within social emotional learning. It can be tough for young people at the moment, especially with the online world. There are so many assumptions and so many hate-filled narratives that young people come across and are exposed to. But through Encounter, we provide an opportunity for young people to build empathy, build understanding, and break down some of those assumptions that they might hear elsewhere.